Have you ever looked at Chinese characters and wondered, where did they come from? Why are they so different from alphabets like English letters? And, as one of the oldest writing systems still used today, what's their story? In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the history of the Chinese writing system, from its mysterious beginnings on oracle bones all the way to the modern simplified characters we see today. Get ready to explore a 3,000 years journey of language, culture, and change with us. Let's go back to the very beginning, the Shang Dynasty, around 1200 BC. This is where we find the first confirmed form of Chinese writing, oracle bone script. These characters were carved onto animal bones and turtle shells and used for fortune-telling rituals. The Shang kings would ask the gods questions about harvests, wars, the weather, and so on, and priests would carve these questions using the characters, then heat the bones until they cracked. It was believed that the patterns of the cracks showed the answers. Many characters found on these oracle bones are still recognizable today, which shows you how long some of these forms have been around. This writing was pictographic, meaning it used pictures, and ideographic, meaning it used symbols for ideas. Many characters were direct drawings of things like the sun, moon, mountains, water, and animals. Moving into the Zhou dynasty, writing became more formal and was cast onto bronze vessels used for rituals. This script is known as bronze script. Unlike the sharp lines of oracle bone script, bronze script had rounder, more decorative strokes. They were used to record achievements, ceremonies, and important historical events. As Chinese civilization grew, writing became a tool of state power. It wasn't just for spiritual things anymore, it became political. In 221 BC, China was unified under its first emperor Qin Shi Huang, and with that came a big change, the standardization of language. The emperor ordered the creation of a standard writing system, called seal script. This was the first attempt to make written Chinese the same across the whole country, a move that helped bring power to the center and make communication easier between different regions. Seal script was more balanced and rounded, and while beautiful, it was very complex and slow to write. Even today, seal script is still used for official seals and in traditional art. During the Han Dynasty from 206 BC to 220 AD, writing took a big turn with the rise of clerical script. This script was developed by government clerks who needed a faster, easier way to write. Characters became more square with sharper strokes, and the famous wavy stroke appeared. Clerical script was a key turning point. It laid the groundwork for how Chinese characters are written today. By the 3rd century AD, an even more balanced and easy-to-read script came about, regular script. This is the script taught in schools today and used in printed books, newspapers, and computer fonts. Regular script is standard, good-looking, and pretty easy to learn, at least for native Chinese speakers. Alongside regular script, semi-cursive and cursive scripts also developed, used for calligraphy art and personal expression. These scripts are more flowing and expressive, but also harder to read. One of the most important developments in modern times was the simplification of Chinese characters. In the 1950s, the People's Republic of China started a writing reform to help more people learn to read and write. Thousands of characters were simplified with fewer strokes and less complexity. For example, the traditional character for dragon is long, long. The simplified character is long, long. Simplified characters are used in mainland China, Singapore, and Malaysia, while traditional characters are still used in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. In the digital age, Chinese characters took another leap, from brushes and ink to keyboards and screens. Typing Chinese characters now mainly relies on pinyin. a system that uses the Roman alphabet to spell out the sounds of Chinese characters. You type the sound and input software shows you the characters to choose from. There are over 100,000 Chinese characters on record, but only about 3,000 to 4,000 are commonly used in modern life. Unicode, the digital coding system, had to adapt to include all the characters needed for communication across Chinese-speaking regions. Even now, Chinese writing continues to evolve, with new forms appearing in emojis, internet slang, and online culture. However, traditional characters are still used in some countries. This is due to cultural preservation, historical significance, and regional preferences. For instance, Taiwan and Hong Kong maintain traditional characters to honor their rich heritage and history. So, why has the Chinese writing system lasted for over 3,000 years when most ancient scripts have disappeared? The answer lies in its adaptability and cultural significance. Chinese characters have evolved, yet retained their core essence. From Oracle Bones to Unicode, the script has seamlessly transitioned through various mediums, ensuring its survival. Throughout various historical periods, Chinese characters have been meticulously preserved by scholars and calligraphers. Their importance in maintaining cultural identity cannot be overstated. They are a living link to China's rich history and traditions. In modern society, these characters continue to play a crucial role, not just in communication, but in cultural expression and education. This unique blend of tradition and modernity has allowed the Chinese writing system to endure through millennia. Here's why. It's ideographic, meaning it uses symbols for ideas. This lets it go beyond dialects. People in different regions might speak differently, but they can still understand the same written words. It's deeply tied to culture, art, and philosophy. It's more than just a tool for communication. It has political power, seen in how dynasties ruled, in government systems, and in building the nation. And finally, it can adapt to changing times, whether it's imperial rule, social changes, or today's smartphone era. The history of Chinese writing is the story of China itself, a civilization that values tradition, adapts to change, and communicates through ancient symbols. From Oracle Bones to touchscreen devices, Chinese characters have been a bridge connecting the past and the present. It's not just a writing system for a language, it also stands for identity, power, and heritage. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into culture, and let me know in the comments. What part of the history of Chinese writing did you find most interesting? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.